First Lady Michelle Obama advocating for veterans and their families, promoting healthy eating to fight childhood obesity. But now she's opening up about another program that's close to her heart. It's a mentoring program between high school girls and high-powered White House staffers. And it's the subject of More Magazine's cover story. Lesley Seymour is the editor-in-chief of More Magazine. It's so good to see you.
It's nice.
The First Lady talks a lot about being able to open doors for some of these girls who, interestingly, they're not academic superstars, nor are they people who have never had any opportunities, which I found fascinating.
Well, the girls in the middle, or kids in the middle, we know this when you go to, high school in general. I have 2 kids. It's the kids in the middle that have nothing for them. Everybody assumes they're fine and they're doing great. The kids at the top have a million different people looking at them and siphoning them off. The bottom has a big net. We know how to do that. It's those kids in the middle, and she's targeted them because she felt she was a kid in the middle.
There's a great description in the article about when she walks into the room for the first time, and there's literally an audible gasp.
Yes.
But part of it for her is getting them to get over that, because these are kids who have not had that experience, who wouldn't know how to go into this kind of situation and really learn how to navigate it.
Well, and that's the whole basis of the program, is she wants these kids to feel comfortable in this very high level, kind of high success performing environment. It's the same thing that she says. When she was applying to Princeton, for instance, she was from a very middle-class family, and there were people around her who said, you couldn't make it there. You might not.
And her brother was there on a sports scholarship.
She said, if he got in with a basketball scholarship, I'm going to get it.
I think she's like, I'm smarter than he is.
That's right. I'm smarter than him.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about some of the examples in there. She talks about, the First Lady does, about a young person she mentored.
Yes, at Princeton.
And now,
yes, it's Congresswoman
she's
from Alabama. And what's really hilarious is she talks about there was tornadoes in April down in Alabama. The president went down. Michelle went down too to tour the site. And like good friends, if you're a mentor, they spend all this time chattering together. And she said, no, get away from me. Go talk to the president. Get on camera with him. You talk to me later. And she said she's still mentoring me.
Yeah.
And that's what these great, businesses are about, is continuous mentoring. As we know, those are really important, and there's some statistics on that.
And the mentees. Oh, well, you were talking about that. For every dollar spent,
you get back $2.7 in productivity.
Who doesn't want that kind of investment these days?
And it has to be long term, which is what the First Lady is doing. These are not instant mentors. And what's really wonderful, I love, is she has everybody in the White House doing it, including the Secret Service.
A Secret Service agent.
So you have the Secret Service agent showing up at your basketball games and rooting for you. Who can deal with that? It's incredible.
Another one I love is Allison Lackman, and she says that as a teenager, her greatest dream was to become a bank teller, and now she is CFO of the executive wing, an $800 million budget. And this is what she said: we're 18 again. We get to see life through young eyes. And I think anybody who's ever mentored learns that you get back at least as much, and usually more.
And you
than
said you did some of that mentoring,
right?
I've
done it before.
And it absolutely is like that. And I think it's a wonderful program. And, she kept it secret for us, which was great, because our readers are women just like her. They like to get involved. They like to change the world. And you can do it one young woman at a time, which is fantastic.
And it's Michelle Obama's birthday, so we should say happy birthday. Yes, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. Lesley Seymour from More Magazine. And aside from Michelle Obama, Twitter reminds us other big birthdays are today. Today's tweets come from you, Mr. G.